Okay, so with this, apart from the slab, you do have to spray your canvas. Because let's say, for example, you're making a piece just made from coils all the way out. You do need to make sure they can bend without cracking. It's not dirty, by the way. Just being cautious. Okay. So making coils, guys, it takes a long time because I see a lot of my students. This is their biggest apart from pinching. This is their biggest challenge. I've seen, one of my students told me they watch British ceramic showdown. So apparently some of them have a machine that poops out what do you call it? Coils. So you just adjust the what do you call it? The exit of the machine at certain what do you call it? Thickness of the coil. So you can adjust the nozzle. Then the compressor pushes the clay through, so it just poops it out, and then you just collect. So that's like a lazy way.
Sausage maker.
Yeah, exactly. So it just poops out the coils, and then you put it on the table. It just poops it out.
Yeah.
So they don't have to make it themselves anymore. So it's another lazy machine. But if you can't do
leveling
that,
up.
sorry.
So leveling up with the machine.
Exactly. So at the moment, like you feel like okay, some of these things you feel like only in Africa they still make everything from scratch, and there's no other mechanical assistance. Yeah. So here we go. So I try to make it as, so the reason why I made it wet is that when I bend it, it's not cracking, because there's plenty of water. But if you make it on a very dry surface, I don't know if this is going to work, because the clay is quite fresh. And by the way, working with clay, guys, you have to be careful. Your hands also can work as a canvas. They absorb water, so you need to make sure how much time you're spending touching the clay. Don't over-touch it, otherwise it's going to start cracking. Okay, I'm going to try to use the dry area here and see what happens.
That's where the Vaseline comes in.
Sorry?
That's where the petroleum jelly comes in.
No, that comes way at the end. Okay, I don't know if it's going to work, but because the clay is quite perfect. Okay, it's not going to really work.
Still good clay.
It's still good. So let's say, for example, you overwork it and it's dry. You can't even get to this far. Once you get here, it's still cracking up. Yeah, but if it's very fresh, it won't even crack. Okay, yeah, so the petroleum only comes at the end once you close up the studio. So, don't get on offense by this, but most people with the brown skin, it works perfectly, because some of my students, they prefer the cream. So I tend to have like two. I have the cream and I have the petroleum. The thing is that with petroleum, if you don't apply this on the chocolate skin, it becomes
Ashes.
like ash, very ashy. And the petroleum really works well. I've tried a lot of other creams, and I always get cracks again. With petroleum, because I think it's because it's oil based, it just goes in the skin. And cream doesn't really work, sorry?
It makes a layer on top, it doesn't penetrate your skin.
Exactly. Some of my students don't like it because it's quite sticky. I'm like, no, you don't have to apply like a thick layer. You just apply a little bit. So yeah, it's almost like working with cement. The cement, you don't just want to like stop. You really get serious cracks. You know. So it depends on skin to skin. Some people's skin dry much calmly than others. For me, every time I'm done, I have to apply this stuff because I crack to a point where it's like, you can see blood coming out of it, or you can see, it's like really bad. So I do have to apply this stuff after I'm done, immediately. Okay, your difficult questions now?